Going some hot hands this morning. We got some young pitchers that I'll be backing with a run line play and a totals play in just 1 second. First, so let me say thank you to the subscribers. I appreciate it. And thanks for sticking around. If you haven't subscribed, do so. We just went through an August that was absolutely outstanding with $100 bets made over $2,000 in profit, and it's all free, all documented, all right here. For those who've been following me longer than that, thank you. I really appreciate you the most. Who've been watching here all season long. We've created quite the bankroll, and now we're going to the best time in baseball down the stretch in September. And I've said this all season long, August, September, the best time in all sports. The absolute best time to bet in sports is baseball in August and September. All right, so down the home stretch, hoping to get quite a bankroll going into the football season. And my last plays, all right, I got to just throw this out there. Someone was giving me a hard time about San Diego. San Diego went 7-0 my last video there. Went 5-1 on that day. What a great day. Great way to cap off August. I was really hopeful that we'd be able to get over $2,000 in profit, and sure enough, we did because of a 5-1 day to wrap up August on the 31st. So, sorry, I went on vacation. Hope that's okay. Went camping with my family, no reception, so I wasn't able to post anything through Labor Day weekend, and now here we are back for the home stretch. All right, so picks for the day. I got starting with San Francisco, Colorado. Colorado at home, we got Marquez on the mound. Everybody knows I like Marquez. I also like Rodriguez. Rodriguez, especially down the stretch, has been fantastic. Now, one thing I want to mention is one thing I look for more than ERA is hit total. So opponent's batting average is more important than the ERA because the hits drive the runs. So if we have opponent, giving up, they're hitting 298 against the pitcher, but they only have a 2.1 ERA, eventually that 2.1 ERA is going to climb. It's going to get up to 3 and then up to 4 if opponents are hitting almost 300 against them. Meanwhile, if they're giving up a 214 batting average, I expect that ERA, if they have a 5.0 ERA, they've been giving up hits at the wrong time. They'll eventually spread out. So I'll be looking towards an under for that ERA to start falling. Now, Marquez has been just dynamite. In his last 3 starts, he's given up 10 total hits. 10 total hits. Super tough to hit. In fact, in his last 4 starts, he's given up 13 in his last 4 starts. Not to mention 0 home runs and 5 earned runs in his last 4 starts. Just incredible. Opponents hitting under 200. What are we at? $1.80, $1.85. Meanwhile, Derek Rodriguez, you're getting about the same result. His last 4 starts, opponents hitting a 153 against him, while he has a 2.16 ERA. Very, very difficult to hit. Let me get to the right numbers here. Only 13 hits. Yeah, I got that right. Only 13 hits in 25 innings. Just fantastic. Super hard to hit. I don't care that we're going to Coors Field. He has pitched at Coors earlier in the season. Don't let that fool you, as he gave up, 1 earned run, but it was actually 4 runs total in 3 1/3 innings. I look for him to be sharp today. So the line started at 10.5. Hope we didn't lose our value, dropping it down to 9.5. Still taking the under 9.5. All right. Second game I have is the red hot Chicago White Sox at home. Giolito on the mound. Talk about dynamite and not giving up hits. 10 total hits in his last 3 starts. Sorry about that. 10 total hits in his last 3 starts. Coming off a fantastic start against Boston. 6 1/3, 2 hits, 1 run. Unfortunately, Chicago had the loss there. But going against Liriano, now Liriano's been falling off the tracks, and one thing to note, he's 34 years old, started the season on the DL. I don't expect him to really bounce back from this. He's given up 14 hits in the last 9 2/3. In fact, if we went beyond that, last 11 innings, it's 19 hits in the last 11 innings, giving up 4, 4, 4, and then 3 the start before that. Really struggling. Now you have the red hot double hitting machine Chicago White Sox coming into town. Give me the White Sox run line. I'll take a -1.5 behind the pitching of Giolito at home. All right, there you go. 2 picks. Run line, White Sox under Colorado and San Francisco. Check out my other picks down in the comments. Good luck, everyone. I'll see you again soon.